Hello. Uh, I was doing a live video, but I think I'm not sure it was with sound. So I was saying that a few days ago I was interviewed in a radio of my country, home country, Uruguay, about a volunteer project that I do with children of rural areas or schools or from my home country. So the interview is available, but it is in Spanish. So if you don't speak Spanish, or these are the highlights for the interview that I wanted to let you know, so you don't miss it. It's been a wonderful experience. It's been already 3 years that I've been doing this. Actually, I committed myself to teach English, but I found myself doing a lot more. It was just natural. I do life coaching, and I always care about people believing in themselves, making the right decisions, and ultimately creating the life they want. So I want the same for these children, and I want them to see more, to have options, to give them tools so they can choose. I want them to have options. If they decide to stay where they are, okay, but it's by choice. It's not because there's no other option. So by giving tools, by giving opening their minds, like I show them around here as well, my country where I live now. I show them different things so they are able to open their minds to see, okay, there's something different out there. Because for me, the education system is not just like providing knowledge. It's not just the intellect. So it's about developing the social intelligence, the emotional intelligence, so they are capable of be empath and connect assertively outside when they go outside, and be able to do it in any place. So I want to transmit what I've been doing for myself, actually, to them. I am aware of those rural areas because myself, when I was a child, my grandfather used to have a farm, so we would hang out with my brothers and cousins, and friends. We were going there all the time, and also I studied agronomy later on, so I was always connected to the countryside of Uruguay. So I know that reality, their reality, these kids' reality, and I want to help them, and I want to give them another perspective. That's my point. Also, I want to help them because we have to use our abilities, higher faculties. That's what differentiates us from animals. So we have perception, we have a memory, we have will, we have intuition, imagination. Those are higher faculties that help us to create what we want. So that's basically my experience. And also there is another thing that schools don't show us really anything about ourselves, to get to know ourselves, don't help us on that. So it doesn't teach, we don't get that in school, they don't teach us about our mind, how our mind works, how we can put our mind to work for ourselves. So I want to give them that as well. So usually, as Maria Montessori would say, they send children like they are a cup, an empty cup, and they send them to school, so the school can fill that cup with information. And the reality is that the cup is already full. And what we have to do is to take that out of the cup, like to help them and give them people tools so they can take that out, that what is already there inside themselves, to take that out. So that's what I'm trying to do with them, and it's working. It's working. They are already inspired. They are already inspired. They they want to visit me here in Portugal by their initiative. So I'm very happy with that. And also, of course, this is a virtual teaching, because I am in Portugal, they are in Uruguay, so I haven't met them. I haven't met them in person yet, but it's like we know each other, and they wanted to come here, and of course I'm gonna visit them when I go back to my country. I want to teach them also through gastronomy and language. Of course, that's what I do, about the culture, different cultures. They are already learning that, but I want to cook for them as well, to have a nice cooking day. So I like Mediterranean food, and they are not familiar with that. So that's what I want. Another thing that I want to do with them. So many things going on. That's the basis of my experience with the rural schools of my country. But if you have any other question, the program is huge. There's a lot of things going on, but if you have any questions, just let me know. Just put them in the comments, and I will be happy to answer. Have a very nice weekend. Bye bye.